Hi everybody, Future Sam here. I know the lottery numbers for tonight, the winning ones. No, I don't. I'm back from Michigan. Really quick, I just wanted to go through and talk for a little bit. There are going to be some times where I did mention that the London video was not finished. It's out now. Go ahead. See where my security sensor is? Put a title card right there. Watch the video. Really quick, me going to Michigan, like I said, the reason why I was there, I'm sort of secrecy about this, but I wanted to at least show you, a little bit from the trip. Hey, I'm on a plane. Here's my rental car. Here's the hotel. That's it. Just a quick, overnight day thing. But anyways, the whole London thing with the project, my editing software, I use Kden Live. It's free and open source. It's available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. I use the Apple Silicon flavor for Mac because my Mac is an M4 Mac. And I don't know what happened, but my configuration file it got messed up. I don't know how, but it did. No matter what, I would open the project, it would crash. I would try to, change a simple setting, crash. I don't know. Kept trying and trying and trying, and then the day before, I'm shooting this, kept trying again, and then I don't know what I did, but I got an option that popped up on the screen and said, would you like to refresh your configuration file? I've never seen that option before. I don't know how I made that happen. I clicked yes, I want to refresh it. That fixed it. So I don't know. Mac / weird Linux flavor of soft. Now, I don't know. But it's fixed. So anyways, enjoy my trip to Michigan. Literally the first thing I do is I leave the house, go to Quick Trip, get gas because I can't get to Chicago on a quarter tank of gas. And then drive down to Chicago O'Hare, park at Lot G, board the plane, head to Detroit. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a cool drink, Verner's if you got one, and enjoy. All right, first things first, we have to get down to Chicago. But first, I have to get gas. I can't get down to O'Hare on a quarter tank of gas, so I'm heading to the Quick Trip down the road for it. And I needed breakfast and coffee, so I headed for a sandwich and a cup of coffee for the road. Now you're probably wondering, Sam, why aren't you flying out of Milwaukee? There's a direct flight to Detroit from Milwaukee with Delta. Well, yes, but I'd have to pay roughly $350 for the flight. Then you're probably wondering, why didn't you just drive to Detroit? I'm not going to Detroit. I am, but I'm not. My final destination for the day is Flint, but I was able to cash in some miles with United and just take this round-trip flight. And honestly, I drive like an old man, so it would take me longer to drive what with traffic around Chicago and all the tolls and stopping for food and gas and bathroom breaks. It would take forever. So flying partially there gets me to where I need to be faster. And we're trying something new today. Normally, I park at Park and Jet in Schiller Park, Illinois, but I didn't reserve a spot or anything ahead of time. I decided to try out parking at one of O'Hare's economy lots today. But let's continue on to O'Hare. There was honestly no traffic on the way down, which definitely helped things. After parking my car at Lot G, I had to board a shuttle bus to the multimodal facility at O'Hare, which houses their rental car desks, but contains the ATS, which is the airport train that takes you between all the terminals and to the multimodal facility. It's about a 5 to 10 minute ride to Terminal 1 where United is based. After getting off the train, it's time to take the short walk and 2 escalators over to the terminal where I have to head through security. It was definitely a better time than when I left for London. Anyways, there was no wait at TSA thanks to it being fairly early in the morning and me having TSA pre-check. And yes, the US federal government is still shut down and TSA agents are not being paid. But I will say, they're still doing a great job despite the circumstances they're under.
Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not wearing my microphone right now. Boarding starts in 9 minutes. I'm just walking around O'Hare, getting some steps in for the camera. I don't have it turned on at the moment. When boarding starts, I will. So I was walking around. I went to Hudson News, and if you've ever watched Bluey, you know Bluey's sister is Bingo. And there was a Bingo at Hudson News just by herself, sitting with a bunch of Dumbos. And I'm like, Bingo looks sad, so I decided to buy Bingo, and I'm taking her to Detroit with me. So, yeah, gonna get boarding here in just a second, and I will talk to you all hopefully when we arrive in Detroit.
Now I know I always say that I sit in aisle seats, but today I was assigned a window seat. United changed the plane type and moved me to a window seat, and I didn't look at the change ahead of time and didn't bother changing my seat in time to an aisle seat. So you're gonna get some takeoff footage from me for the first time and probably only time ever. And really quick, I did notice that 99.7% of you are not subscribed. So why don't you take some time and smash that subscribe button below. Let's keep this channel growing. I couldn't do it all without you. So my seatmate in the middle seat fell asleep as soon as we took off. and on this variation of the Boeing 737, United provides DirecTV at your seat. My seatmate in the middle did not know about the controls for the monitor being on your armrest and just passed out with his hand on the controls. At one point, I had my finger on the channel button, and he just slammed his arm down onto my hand while I was poking the channel buttons. After lifting my hand off, his hand just started resting on the channel controls and was flipping through all the channels. I don't need TV. It's a quick flight, and I can look out the window. I mean, I saw Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. It's not a bad park, but it's not that good either.
First, welcome you to Detroit. The local time here is 1:16, and we'll be taxiing for just a few more minutes. We ask that you please stay seated so that seatbelt sign is turned off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets if you are sitting in an exit row. However, please do not plug your devices into the outlets at this time. And also don't forget to check your back pocket just to make sure you have all of your belongings, and be very careful when you open those overhead bins. Once we arrive at the gate, we'll be handing you off to our airport team. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And also, your feedback is really important to us, so some of you may receive a survey asking you about your experience via email or the United app, and we'd love to know how you enjoyed your flight with us today. Once the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off, please stand clear of the door area to allow your flight attendants to complete important safety duties. And on behalf of the entire United team at our Starlight Department, we'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly with us. We hope you enjoyed your flight and look forward to seeing you again real soon. Again, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day today, and make this a good day for someone else. Have a great weekend then.
After landing at Detroit Metro Airport, I opened the Avis app and looked at what they assigned me for my car. I selected a mystery car at booking, which was the cheapest option. They assigned me a Chevy Express 15-passenger van. No. I'm by myself and I'm going to Flint. The gas alone would be ridiculous. I was hoping the entire time on the way to their building that they would assign me something different. Well, we'll find out. I have to head outside to their shuttle to get the car.
Okay. So, believe it or not, that is where I had my interview for Global Entry in 2018. Here at Detroit Metro Airport. But we're not here for Global Entry. I already have it. Carousel 3. I think they said Carousel 3. Yeah, ORD. Yeah, two. Yep, that's it. So let's find our bag and get going.
Detroit, Michigan is in the Eastern Time Zone. Please check the flight information monitor for the correct local time.
So we're gonna head up here, go to Avis, and pick up the car. So from what I've seen on the app, they've assigned me a Chevy Express van. No, I'm not driving a Chevy Express van. So this is ground drop off. I'm gonna throw something away here really quick. Then we're gonna head back up.
Go up to the green.
So let's head up here. Okay. Bridge to parking, ground transportation, all shuttles.
Airport police for security. All check.
Oh, there's the Avis shuttle right now. Alright, escalator to rental cars. Sheldon McNamara, Delta, Weston. Oh, we're not going to Delta or Weston. Let's head down. Elevator. Son of a bitch.
After arriving at Avis, I talked to the girl at the desk and she was joking to me that I was stuck with the Chevy Express. She said, "No worries, I got you, fam." I got me a Jeep Compass. And quickly, I fell in love with the Compass. It is literally the spiritual successor to my Jeep Patriot. I have the same amount of space in my Patriot for cargo room, and it has much better options, and it does not have a CVT transmission, which is a major selling point to me. But anyways, let's continue on to Flint.
Okay, everybody, I'm entering Flint. My actual...
In half mile, take exit 117A for I-69 East toward Port Huron.
Thanks for interrupting, Google. My actual hometown, Flint, Michigan. So, I'm literally passing Bishop International Airport, and you're probably wondering, Sam, why didn't you just fly to Flint? Honestly, it was cheaper in mileage.
Take exit 117A, then use the right lane to take the I-69 eastbound.
Okay, so I'm in Flint. There's something I have to do here. I can't go into detail about it.
Use the right lane to take the I-69 eastbound, then slide right onto the I-69 eastbound.
It's something secretive. I'm literally sworn to secrecy on this. So,
slide right onto the I-69 eastbound.
Yeah, thanks. Literally passing the one of the last GM plants in Flint, Michigan.
Continue on I-69 east for 7 miles.
7 miles. Belsey Road? Belsey? Oh God, we get to pass by the Walmart I worked at. Oh God, why? So this, I don't know if you can see it on your right here. Okay, it's coming up. You can see it here on the right now. This used to be Flint Truck and Bus. My grandfather actually retired from this plant in the early 90s. So it's just Flint Assembly now. GM Flint Assembly, Chevy trucks, GMC trucks. Literally, they made trucks, they made buses. They did not make the GMC RV here. Flint is known as Vehicle City, USA. This is literally the birthplace of General Motors and the United Auto Workers Union. Like I said, I grew up here. I was born here, raised here, left at 19, came back at 22, 23, around there. Lived here for about a year and a half, and then I moved the second I could. And, I honestly, I don't miss it. Growing up, this is kind of tough for me to get into, but I was bullied extensively through school, and it really affected me deeply to the point where I don't like coming back here, honestly. But, it's been about 20 years since I graduated high school. In that time, I've gotten a college education. I've been traveling the world. I've had some relationships, mostly good. And, I don't like the negativity that's associated with this place. I want to change it in my mind. I'm trying, but it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. So, oh my goodness. I mean, honestly, Flint is one of the most liberal cities in America. I kid you not. You would be surprised. Mainly just because of the influence of the GM retirees that remain. Which is surprising. Now it's an anti-Trump rally. I'm not going to go into detail about politics or anything like that. You can make your own informed decisions. You vote the way you please. As long as you get out there and vote, I'm happy. You are exercising your democratic right as a U.S. citizen. Or, if you're not a citizen of the U.S., you live in another country and you vote, good for you. I like you. Let's be friends. So, I'm going to head out to where I need to go, and you cut. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, also, I don't know if you guys watch Steve Leto's videos, and you saw those transmitting towers over there. Those are the radio stations he worked at. That is WWCK FM here in wonderful Flint, Michigan. So let's continue on. Okay, guys, so welcome to Flint Township. I'm on Miller Road. This is literally, you know, like every town in America has, like every major town I should say has, you know, that one road with all the, you know, chain restaurants and, you know, big businesses and stuff. Miller Road is like that for the Flint area. So I'm going to go have dinner, and then I'm going to head back towards Metro Airport, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, after doing what I had to do, I headed back towards Metro Airport. I was going to stay closer to the airport since I had a morning departure back home to Chicago. My hotel for the night was the Holiday Inn Express Romulus Detroit Airport. Now let's hear from me in the room. Alright, hi guys. So, welcome to the room tour of the Holiday Inn Express on Merriman Road in Romulus, Michigan. It's right near Metro Airport. Quick and dirty, so I'm trying to do the best I can. So, really quick, room 210. So, the elevators are here. Now, I was seeing odd numbers, and then it's like even, but it's like, why? You know, they're normally odd, even, you know, whatever. So, I don't get it. But, right before you hit the bathroom, you got your standard sink. You got some Dove products here. It's hand wash, body lotion. Now, I've not checked this closet. Okay. Iron, I assume it's a hairdryer, some coat hooks, ironing board. Your standard toilet. I did wash my hands. I had to go to the bathroom. So, really big shower enclosure. Body wash, shampoo, conditioner, Dove, once again. Quality stuff here. So, I don't know if you can see this. This is the bed area. I tried turning this light on, and it looks brighter on camera, but it's dying. The bulb is dying. It's an LED bulb. So, got reading lights there. This is a king-size bed. That light there next to the bed works. That light next to this weird, I don't know what kind of chair you call this. That's dead. Got a real nice view of, I don't know, the back end of a liquor store? I don't know what's out here. My cousin literally lives like a mile away, if that. So, really nice TV. You've got a microwave, all my stuff, CPAP machine, a Keurig, ice bucket, look at that. Cups, K-cups, tea. So yeah, mini fridge. Okay, now the next thing is, do I have a Gideon Bible? Not here. I always look for a Gideon Bible. Now, I did not find any in the UK, but let's see if we have any here in Detroit. No. So, okay, we got a desk. This desk lamp here doesn't work, naturally. Let's see. Nothing there. Let's try here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Hey, Holiday Inn, where's your Gideon Bible? You know, what kind of hotel is this? No Gideon Bible? Come on. You know, if you're on the road and you need salvation, you know, read your Gideon Bible. I mean, hey, you know, I'm not against, you know, religion or, you know, having a moral compass or anything. You know, that's a good thing. But, I don't know. I might go to my cousin's house tomorrow morning, maybe tonight. I don't know. You know, he's got a wife and a couple kids, so I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, phone there. You got a plug. Oh, wait a minute. What is? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's above the bed lighting. Okay. Now, what about here? Let's try that. That's a plug. Oh, that's another plug. Okay, well, that's a pretty cool discovery. I didn't know. I wasn't expecting that. So, yeah. Just gonna hang out, have me some coffee. You know, maybe turn in, read a book. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'll review breakfast in the morning. So I did mention my cousin. If you look in the comments of some of my videos, you'll sometimes see comments from Old Glory Garage. That is my cousin Frank. He is actually working on restoring a 1969 Chevy dump truck that was built in our hometown of Flint, Michigan. If you like interesting, in-depth repairs, check out his channel. And Frank, I'm sorry I didn't have time to check out the dump truck. I'll have to come out sometime and check it out.
The next day.
Alright guys, it's November 1st, the next day. It's almost 6 a.m. I actually got sleep, which, that was a surprise. I just turned in while the World Series was playing. I was exhausted. Yeah, I don't know what today holds, but obviously I'm going home. I gotta get home. You know, there's no choice in that. So, after this, like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I gotta take the car back. I gotta fill it with gas. This is gonna be weird because, like I said, this is a spiritual successor to the Jeep Patriot. You know, like the first Compasses, you know, they were tinier, and the Patriot was like a bit bigger. For what I noticed, the fuel filler's on the passenger side, and normally on the Patriot, it's on the driver's side. So I'm gonna be like, so also my eyes are bloodshot a little bit, but a little bit of congestion going. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some breakfast and then I'll talk to you guys later. The next morning, I had the standard Holiday Inn Express breakfast. A weird cheese omelet, some sausage, pancakes, coffee, and their cinnamon rolls. But before heading out to the airport, I had to run to the post office to take care of something, then head back to Avis to drop off the car. But first, I had to get gas, and while looking on Google Maps, I saw there was a Sheetz nearby. I freaking miss Sheetz. When I lived in Columbus, Ohio, they expanded into the area so quickly, and it is truly life-changing. Meals made to order, okay coffee, and great gas deals. I forgot that I deleted the Sheetz app, but I still have my Sheetz rewards card in my Apple Wallet, so I still got 3 cents off per gallon. Hey guys, really quick, I just want to say, I really like this car. I'm not a post office running errands, but I got to take it back to the airport really quick. I had to run an errand here at the post office, but positive, I think I want to buy one of these. Okay guys, in the interior here, you've got your digital dash, you've got your steering wheel controls, your audio controls. This back one here is the volume up and down, and then this one back here is your track forward and back, station forward and back, automatic headlight controls. It's really basic. I really like this. Excuse the fact that, yeah, I'm listening to something from Beverly Hills Cop 2, but you got onboard power, which charges really fast. You've got selectable modes for four-wheel drive, your parking brake, four-wheel drive lock, really nice cup holders, there's the key. Ignore that, that's my information, and then cup holder and armrest, which slides back. So yeah, not a bad car. I'm thinking about getting one of these. I really like it. So I gotta head back to Avis, I gotta drop it off, and then yeah, back to the airport. Anyways, after dropping off the car, I took the shuttle back to the Evans terminal. I still can't get over that I was at Metro Airport. It is so much different than the old terminals from my childhood. And believe it or not, but there is no wait at TSA again at Metro Airport. Well, no wait for the pre-check crowd. It truly is a godsend. If you don't have global entry or even pre-check on its own, you need to get it, even if you don't frequently fly. It is amazing.
Alright, so I went the wrong way. It's past the elevators. That's regular security. So, not too bad, not too long, but we're gonna head to pre-check. So it's past the American check-in. Oh, that's right, I remember this now.
Attention in the terminal, United has boarded on routes and rows for flight 3456. This service is to Chicago. If you're taking in the front passenger, please make your way down to DA.
Hey guys, so I'm finally through security. Welcome to the Evans terminal at Detroit Metro Airport here. Believe it or not, this was one of my home airports growing up. My first flight was actually out of Metro Airport with Northwest Airlines going to Orlando. So, and then I'm embarrassed to say this, but I've flown Spirit as I passed by their gates multiple times. This, is where Spirit Airlines was born. So I'm literally just gonna walk around, get some steps. I'll show you around here. Also, yeah, we're gonna try this again. Hopefully this works out. But yeah, it's a really cool airport. Like, I'm used to the old gates from like the 50s, 60s, 70s. This was opened in like 08, which I'd never flown out of here till last year, the first time with Southwest, oddly enough. So, yeah. Also, we're gonna head towards it, but my longtime viewers know that I have a Jimmy Buffett curse, and there's an Air Margaritaville. I had to pass it to go to the gates, so once again, Jimmy Buffett, why are you cursing me? Yeah, let's just keep heading out and I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, just past D8, the gate there, gate D8. And past this moving walkway, past the Mod Pizza and the CNBC shop. It's like I'm in Cancun, except I'm in Romulus, Michigan. It's an Air Margaritaville. Seriously, Jimmy Buffett, if you can hear me, please stop cursing me. There is a Lufthansa lounge here, which is interesting. Priority pass members can go there, but see, Air Margaritaville. I'm cursed. I am highly cursed by Jimmy Buffett, but gates down here. Let's take a look. So, is it D8? Or is it D2? It is D2, so boarding begins at 10:35, so we're down here at the end. So, get out of the way of this camera. So, yep, the gate exists. So let's...
Complimentary Wi-Fi service is available throughout the airport. Choose the Detroit Airport Wi-Fi network and launch your browser today.
So this will be our gate here, D2. get some shots here at the airport, but the plane's not in yet. This is a hub for Delta Airlines. Spirit was founded here. Look at that, Sun Country. There's a Delta plane, so. Okay guys, so I'm walking through Metro Airport. I know I promised you guys stuff from London first, but my editing software that I use Kden Live on Mac because I'm too cheap to buy Final Cut Pro, and I don't like iMovie. It's too basic for me. Like, I work in media and I can't use simplistic things like that. I need finer controls. Kden Live crashed literally at the exact same point, no matter what export settings I used, so I have to redo the project. In the meantime, like I said, this quick, I'm calling it a business trip. It isn't a business trip, but
Complimentary Wi-Fi service is available throughout the airport. Choose the Detroit Airport Wi-Fi network.
okay, they have Wi-Fi. So, like I said, this business trip, if you want to call it that, it's not for work. I had some personal business to conduct here in Michigan, and like I said, this is just to get you guys by until I can get things reset. Literally, I had everything finished, and then just it took a dump on me, figuratively and literally. So, it's Sun Country. So, enjoy the sweet footage here of Detroit Metro Airport. I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping and go to the bathroom and everything, and then I'll be on the plane eventually, so I will hopefully see you then. Yeah. Deer in the headlights look again. So one thing I do want to talk about, shopping at airports really quick. One thing that actually surprised me about, this airport. Things are surprisingly affordable. I had to go buy some Imodium. I got some intestinal problems happening right now. And then I bought a bottle of Mr. Pibb. It was literally $6. The Imodium was $2.99 before tax. And I'm like, it's normally like $10 at like O'Hare. So pleasantly, surprisingly affordable. So got about 20-ish minutes before we have to board the flight. So I'm going to literally head to the bathroom one more time and then get on boarding and then head back to the car and head back home. So see you in a bit. After boarding was complete, I was surprised while getting on the plane. I had a row to myself. So you're lucky that you were getting the return flight back to Chicago. That never happens to me. I rarely get rows to myself, and I never sit in a window seat. What's up with that?
Thank you, Mileage Plus members, for your loyalty, and to all customers for choosing to fly with us today. Our entire United Express team is here to make sure you have a great flight. While service is our passion, safety is our top priority.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome on this flight to Chicago this morning. This is your officer speaking. We are approaching the key runway for departure. Flight attendant, please be seated.
Welcome to Chicago. Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use your phone and tablets. Don't forget to check your seat back pocket to make sure you have all your belongings. And be careful when open overhead bin. Once we arrive at the gate, we'll hand you off to the airport team. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Your feedback is really important to us, so some of you will receive survey asking you about your experience via email or in the United app. We'd love to know how you enjoyed your flight with us today. You can quickly find the luggage claim information by opening the United app, selecting flight status, and entering the flight number. Baggage claim information will be under your arrival gate information. For those customers connecting, please check the United app on your mobile device or see the airport display for up-to-date flight status and gate information. On behalf of the entire United Express team and our Star Alliance partner, thank you for flying with us today. We hope you enjoyed your flight and look forward to seeing you again soon. And again, welcome to Chicago.
Please stand clear of doors.
Okay, here's the train.
Train arriving. Please stand clear of doors.
Train arriving. Please stand clear of the doors. Next stop, Terminal 3. Doors closing. Please stand clear. Please hold on. This train is departing. Next stop, Terminal 3. Next stop, Terminal 3. Please hold on. This train is approaching Terminal 3. Terminal 3. Please stand clear. Doors opening. Next stop, Terminal 5. Doors closing. Please stand clear.
I forgot out yesterday. I tried to feel good about it, but I asked Chad. He never left the house.
Please hold on. This train is departing.
It's fine.
Next stop, Terminal 5.
Be nice to get out.
Next stop, Terminal 5. Hold on. This train is approaching Terminal 5. Terminal 5. Please stand clear. Doors opening. Next stop, rental cars, economy parking, and Lot F Transportation Center. Doors closing. Please stand clear. Please hold on. This train is departing. Next stop, rental cars, economy parking, and Lot F Transportation Center.
won't even see each other.
Next stop, rental cars, economy parking, and light F transportation center. Next stop, rental cars. Next stop, rental cars, economy parking, and Lot F Transportation Center.
Do you think the parents thought they were late? The other parents?
What?
Do you think the other parents thought they were late?
Late?
Parents, right?
Well, that Tim, he seemed like he was just kind of...
Next stop, rental cars. Next stop, rental cars, economy parking.
I think that other couple was more into...
It's hard to talk and get to know each other.
Oh, it's so loud in there, so I said, you can't even talk. Everything's so
That's
loud.
usually how you bond.
You can talk, but you couldn't understand the damn thing they were saying. That's why I didn't even bother trying. It was too hard.
Between songs, we would like exchange 10 words and then that's it. But man, they have some good bands. Wow.
Huh?
They have some good bands.
Oh, yeah.
It's good music.
Oh, yeah.
This girl yesterday,
You gotta really enjoy
she was
music.
so good, man. All that song she did, that was insane. I was thinking, just what I had of him. I'm not sure that outfit was good for her tips.
Oh, yeah.
May have shortened their skirt a little bit.
So she kept raising it.
Yeah. She looked like a little girl.
Next stop, rental cars. Next stop, rental cars, economy parking, and Lot F Transportation Center.
I wonder if they got on the road.
They are. I love
I asked him if he made
I
sure he
checked
got
when we
everything.
land. I did too. I checked when we landed. It looked like they were about an hour. They had like an hour
Please hold
start.
on. This train is approaching.
They probably have
Rental
an hour
cars,
and a half
economy
left.
parking, and Lot F Transportation Center. Rental cars, economy parking, and Lot F Transportation Center. Please stand clear. Doors opening.
So now that we're back in Chicago, it's time to head back to Milwaukee. I have to take the ATS back to the multimodal facility and get onto another shuttle bus back to Lot G to get my car. And believe it or not, but I would definitely park at O'Hare again. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And for an overnight trip like this, it was cheaper than parking at Park and Jet where I normally park. But that's going to do it for this trip. Once again, I have videos from my trip to the UK coming up, including what I did in London and Birmingham, and of course my visit to Diddley Squat Farm. So if you want to see those, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.
The test of a great airline is not just how fast it moves you in the air, but how fast it moves you on the ground. That's why at some of the busiest airports in the world, United Airlines offers you the most advanced baggage systems, faster ticketing and boarding procedures, and the most spacious, convenient, efficient terminals in the business. United Airlines. From the ground up, rededicated to giving you the service you deserve. Come fly the friendly skies.